Yo, what it do, man? Terrell, Hall of Fame, D-Line, TBKC, and all that sweet, beautiful, wonderful shit. Hey, man. Somebody said, I'm gonna have a longer version of this video, but somebody told me to speak on Big Perk, Kendrick Perkins. First of all, let me say this. I love Big Perk when he was with my Cleveland Cavaliers. You know what I mean? I respected his game as an enforcer and anybody who makes the league. I think Kendrick Perkins is truly one of the best people on TV because he know how to start some shit, and he gonna have a long career on TV because he just starts shit on there and get them going, and you know what I mean? And in that aspect, I always love to see brothers doing good. So don't get the story twisted. I will start off by saying that. But as far as the dog, man, Kendrick Perkins is a piece of shit. And I mean that in the most respectful way. But as a dog, man, Big Perk is a piece of shit. Because this is why I say this. And like I say, we'll delve deeper into this shit when I got more time. But the truth of the matter is, and I got a video from another brother who's in a similar situation as Big Perk. You know what I'm saying? Professional athlete, sitting on millions. You know what I'm saying? The only difference is the brother who sent me the video, Perk, this morning, is disgusted by him because being in that situation, like, you don't have to do this. You know what I'm saying? It's literally a video out there that talks about how Perk had no interest in dogs till he found out how much money that he could make off of this shit. So basically the shit that you see him doing, all these mixing, making these little mutants, lying, talking about, and making names up, the pink, fluffy, triple lilac, all this bullshit that he's saying, pive this, that, and the other, bro, it's bullshit. If you break it down in medical terms, get with a doctor and see the reason why some of the dogs is turning pink. That shit is starting to come about because, for one, they add in Merle. If you Merle gene and the piebald gene actually go hand in hand along with some other genes, and that pink pigmentation is really a warning sign that some shit is going wrong with a lot of the dogs. You know what I mean? It's so, as we go further and further into this, as you keep on mixing these things and not truly understanding how it's bred, the dogs are going to have more and more problems. As I told y'all, the numbers are spiking with the amount of seizures and other issues that are coming along with this breed and a couple other breeds. You know, whether it's the Frenchie or whether it's the American Bully. And I told y'all that was going to happen because you introduced the Merle gene, not understanding how volatile it is, and that it doesn't exactly have to be the Merle gene that can trigger things inside the gene. So people be like, well, some people don't give a fuck. They'll breed Merle to Merle, but you shouldn't breed Merle to Tri, and you shouldn't breed Merle to Piebald either. It triggers the same type of effects. You know what I mean? But what we see in this breed is that people aren't breeding with the cautiousness of health or anything like that. They're breeding for the Big Perk dream, where Perk is telling people, this dog is worth $250,000. I've told y'all this before. People are not just randomly running around spending $250,000 on a fucking dog. The reality is that most people, you know, nowadays, and it's definitely not insulting any of my hardworking people, but most people can't even go out and buy a $250,000 home. This is not the way that our system is set up here. You know, most people are not running around buying, you know, $10,000 puppies. Just being real with you, you know. A lot of people have a struggle buying a $2,500 puppy. So when you have somebody who's encouraging people to buy these dogs as an investment and bragging and using his celebrity to try to pimp out these breeders and young dudes who think that they're gonna make some money or just want to get close to, you know, y'all know, I mean, I'm not, whatever, but a lot of people want to just get close to a celebrity and say that they got a celebrity, you know, dog or whatever the case may be. But meanwhile, the breed is going downhill. All of this shit that they're making, trust me, y'all think I'm bullshitting you. One day I'm gonna show y'all. A lot of this shit ends up in shelters, man. A lot of these dudes get these dogs once they find out ain't nobody trying to fuck with that shit, and they got took, man, they abandoned them bitches. I told y'all, that was over a month ago, but it was a whole litter of fucking Merle Frenchies that got turned in. A whole litter. A whole litter of that same type of shit y'all be seeing. It was the silver and black ones. It's not a way to go, and it really, it's a huge disappointment that they have found a real celebrity face to push this, even pushing the things of, you know, breeding seminars and how to be a breeder, and just keep on pushing this shit. And it's not a bunch of people out here that want to buy these dogs. Go to Puppy Find. You'll go to Puppy Find or any of those other sites where you find puppies at, and you'll see that they're selling Merle puppies for $500. People can't get rid of that shit, man. It's not what you think it is. So if you buying all this, you know, you listening to Big Perk because he's a celebrity. And this is why people pay celebrities in general. And it's not to insult people, but a lot of people just mess with people because of who they are. It's the same reason why they pay Lil Boosie to come around. It's the same reason why they, you know what I mean? You always pay, you know, oh, look, he got this, he got... Bro, if you believe that some of these celebrities is spending $90,000 on the puppy, nah, these fools give them the dog as a promotional tool to try to trick y'all into believing, oh yeah, he got millions, oh yeah, he rocking with it, so I know it's a lot of people out there that buy these dogs. I done heard y'all dumbasses a million times, and y'all cannot sell these dogs. Like I said, Big Perk, we gonna do a long one on Big Perk. But what he doing to this community is bad, and he's becoming a bigger and bigger problem, you know, in the Frenchie community. And I've heard this from some solid AKC people and some solid people, you know, from around the world, literally from around the world, that what he is doing in his promotion of the mixing of these dogs and some of the shit that he's making is destroying, you know, a lot of good bloods in a trickle-down effect. Not saying only him doing the breeding, but his misinformation and what he's promoting, he's basically, you know what I'm saying, taking the sheep to slaughter. Because everybody who's following him, y'all have to understand something. Big Perk, when all this shit go bad, he got millions. You know, a lot of millions. You know, a lot of millions, and still got a job making millions. Y'all gonna be the ones left holding the bag for this shit that y'all know ain't right. It ain't no future in it, and ain't nobody buying this shit. I'm just being real with y'all. But with all that being said, man, I'm gonna get on up out of here. Till next time, much love, peace.